Where should I start? Okay, I know where I'll start. So, many of you have heard me talk about my torrid tales of relationships with men and how they don't work out up here. Not long ago, somebody had asked me, why haven't you tried out the ladies? Bitch, please. I went to college in the 90s. You youngins, this is a term that died out many years ago. Glug. Gay, lesbian until graduation. There was a lot of motherfuckers that did that because it was safer that way. And I did too. And it changed my perspective on male folk. Because I had dated men previously. And I knew the score. I knew when you hook up and have a good time, you expect to call back. I'd hook up with these gals and not call back. So I found out that I'm not a lesbian, I'm just a fucking asshole. Ladies don't appreciate that. But I did finally meet that special lady. Ooh, doggy. It's mostly gentlemen in the room. We can bond about this. Mama's a tit man, okay? Mama is a tit man. Woo, titties, all day long. And I am a democratic tit man. I like the big sloppy dumpers that you can drown in. And I like the itty bitty skeeter bites that you can barely find. All of them. I will pack a lunch, set up camp, and decide to live there. I love me a titty. All day long. And that's how I got stuck into the lesbian thing, because titties are an important part of the humidity control. And if you play with a titty long enough, they expect you to do more. And I would say, okay, let's go. But I did meet up with this special lady, and she was into something that, because I was quite young, I was just a college student. She was like, what do you know about fisting? And I said, what? And she said, fisting, that's when you put your whole hand in me. And I said, that's not a thing. And she said, fuck yeah, let's lube up. And I said, okay. And I'm not gonna lie, at first, it was kind of gross. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of gross. So you gotta kind of screw it in, and then you go. But I'm a people pleaser, and she liked it a lot, so I got into it real fucking fast. Because I don't know if you gentlemen know, it's one thing to make a lady come. But when you really, 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 really make a lady unravel, god damn! You feel like a god for 1 second in your miserable life. It is like you've reached up into the sky and dragged lightning down and made it incarnate, and you're like, I am the man! Woo! And everything was great until she said, your turn. Now let me make it clear, when I'm with the lady, I'm a butch one. But she was a college athlete on a volleyball scholarship. Look at my little teeny tiny CeeLo Green hands. This is what was going inside this woman. This girl could palm a basketball. She had hands and feet so big, people would ask me, are you sure she was born a woman? And I was like, I am definitely sure. And she was like, no, baby, don't worry, you can take it. And I was like, I don't think I can. She's like, just relax. And I'll use a lot of lube. Whew, about 20 minutes later, I'm holding on to the bed frame, sweating bullets, screaming, more lube, and she's screaming, relax. Needless to say, it didn't work out well, and we broke up not long later. And she shamed me about it. She was like, you know, that thing is made to have a baby. A baby is made to pass through it. You should be able to take a little lady's hand. I was vindicated 8 years later when I had my first child. And the doctor was like, there ain't no baby coming out that pussy. And I had to have a cesarean.